Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to the channel if you are new here. I'm Alexandra and I am back with a new split building video for you guys, and in today's video we are doing something different, something I never approached before, and that's because I got really inspired by the new announcement that we got lately and the new leaks and the teasers that a new expansion pack is gonna be out soon, and it is called Enchanted by Nature. And if you were on social media, you definitely saw a lot of images and leaks about the new pack, and everything in the new pack screams as fairies. So for those who've been waiting since the game was out to have fairies in game, probably this is the pack for you, but we don't know anything for sure. But we saw in some teasers that I will add now in the screen for you to see what I mean, and we can definitely say that there are fairies. So that is why in today's video I started to build a fairies cottage, and I'm so thrilled and excited about how it's turning out. And I have to be honest, I had a blast building this one. It was such a long process, but in the end I think I nailed it, and as I said, I'm blown away about the vibe of this. And yeah, as you can see, I already started with the shell, and I pretended that this house was built on a tree trunk and on somehow a cliff on a big rock. That rock comes with the werewolves game pack, and I never knew existed, and I was so happy to use it this time. And as you can see, that big rock with a big opening that somehow leads somewhere underneath. Yeah, I know that's a fake thing, but bear with me. That was the mystery of this build. We don't know what's there. But on top of that, I started to build the actual shell of the house. And as you can see, we have also a tiny house in the right side of the lot and a circular wall. I wanted to make like a tower. And in fact, later on you will see how I'm trying to make somehow a gnome's house that's underneath everything. So it's a basement basically, and I wanted there to pretend like maybe gnomes live there, but that's not a thing that can live, right? We only have gnomes in the game as decorations, and I used a lot of them, and I just thought it was a nice thing. I was pretending that that's kind of a hobbit hole. And yes, as you can see, a woodsy cottage and a lot of landscape it's about to happen. And if you have to know something about me, is the fact that I am in love with landscaping. I love doing that, and it's actually my safe space in the game. You know how much I love realism in this game, but once in a while I like to go crazy, and I like to go, in a magical way. So that's what I tried, and that's what I did actually with this cottage. So as you can see, a lot of green surrounds this lot, which means we are of course in Henford On Bagley, one of my favorite worlds. Obviously, it's the world that for me has the best lots, the best build and buy even, and also the base lighting. And we are on this 20 by 30 lot right up on the map where the waterfall is, and I'm so glad I chose to use this lot because, as I said, the lighting is great, and I feel like this house actually belongs in here. So as you can see, a lot of rocks are surrounding, and they are like actually making a pathway that leads to the underground rock tunnel. And yeah, actually I'm so happy that I found out about this rock because I didn't know we had it in the live edit items. So yes, this is a trick that you've probably saw me doing like a million times by now, and I can't get over it. It's a trick that I enjoy the most doing in my builds, and is this one with the benches from Horse Ranch expansion pack that I kind of like elevate and rotate, and they kind of like fake a rounded staircase, because yeah, we don't have rounded staircase, not even now after all of these years with just normal stairs in the game. And yeah, I'm still hoping one day to have rounded staircase, because as you can see, I will start soon to do another round of rounded staircase. So that's how bad I want a rounded staircase in this game. So yeah, that's not functional, unfortunately, but definitely it gives such a good look to the whole build and to the whole tower, to make it like, you know, you see the rounded shapes surrounding the rounded walls. And I really loved how it's looking in the end. And as you can see, a lot of greenery, it's growing on top of the roofing. I didn't want it like to think where those bushes grew from. I didn't care about where they come from. They are just there, and they make the build more, I don't know, mystical and magical, I might add. And then furthermore, you will see how I will add a lot of mushrooms, because somehow mushrooms will be a thing in the new pack. We kind of saw mushrooms also in the website that was out, and there were like a lot of teasers for what's coming next, including the new skills and the new world. And yeah, probably a lot of mushrooms we're gonna like grow and have everywhere. So I also added a ton of them in this particular build. So yes, a lot of lush landscaping and rocks and flowers, because fairies do love flowers, right? So now I think we are at the end with the whole landscape, and I tried to add also some benches and also a table where you can sit and dine out. And other than that, there's nothing else happening besides that pond where we also have some ducks that are on it, and the gnome's hole that I was telling you about, that's in the back of the build. And as you see right now, I added this rounded arch from Cottage Living with this roof decoration, and oh my god, I love this trick. I don't even know how this came up to my mind, and I just am obsessed with how I used those arches to give more, I don't know, perspective and design to the whole cottage. And I used it in front of the front door and by those windows, and I really love those arches. I think they are wedding arches. I don't even know. Yeah, you know, I don't gameplay, so is it what it is? And yeah, you can see now how I am rotating with the tool mod, and I'm making that circular effect, and I'm doing that also in the back of the build, where I will also add a window. So about the fake stairs that are there, you should know that door is fake. You can't enter there, you can't use the stairs, but I really do like, I really do love how it's looking. So I'm sorry that it's not 100% functional, but yes, now you can see how I'm starting to make the kind of a hobbit hole, but it's not underground. It's just a door, and the fun fact is that is actually functional, and you can go through that door, and then you're gonna have stairs so you can go to the basement. So basically someone can live there. You can maybe rent that space, because we have kitchen, dining, a bedroom and a bathroom downstairs. Or if you have a large family, you can split the household and someone can live underneath and someone can live upstairs, where also there is just one bedroom, kitchen, dining and 2 bathrooms, if I'm not mistaken. So yes, now I'm trying to add these beams so they look like they give support to those fake stairs. And now yeah, a dining table with a couple of chairs, not too many, and some light, of course. And yeah, we're now to the basement. It's gonna be much bigger in the end. Now I was trying to figure out if the stairs work, and everything is play tested, everything is functional. And as you can see, now we're diving into the interior, where I started with the rounded living room. Have I mentioned before how much I hate rounded walls? I think I did, and if you haven't heard that from me, you will hear it now. I like how rounded walls look in the exterior of builds, especially for towers, but in the inside it's very hard to furnish. I have to be honest, I hate furnishing rooms that have rounded walls. You can't place properly the curtains, shelves on the walls, and it's actually hard to do a good floor plan. So in this build, I tried to make there actually this living space. It turned out cute just because I added a ton of flowers and plants and books. But other than that, it's nothing really special here. It is functional. You can use the fireplace, you can use the couch, and I think also the books. But other than that, yeah, downstairs is gonna be the bathroom, and it was not functional. But in the end, I swapped the bathtub with the shower, and everything worked in the end. But yeah, I don't know what's happening with items in rounded rooms, because they tend to not stay where I place them, or I can't place them at all. I don't really know what's the deal there, but it's very hard for me to furnish in rounded corners. So we are into the kitchen now. I used a lot of the countryside kit. No, the country kitchen kit. That was one of the first kits we ever got, and it's actually a pretty decent kit. I've always used it in farmhouses and cottages, and it works definitely so good with the kitchen clutter kit, which was brand new, and I definitely used some clutter from that kit. So this is the crowded dining area. It's functional, but I think that table is too big for this space. But the only thing that matters is that it's functional. And this is the tiny bathroom upstairs, and we have the rounded bathroom, as I said before, in the downstairs area. Where is the bedroom? Very tiny, just a double bed, computer on a table, and a dresser and a mirror. I didn't really had a lot of space to work with, which is fine, because considering how much time this build actually took me for the exterior, I really do think it's a good thing that I didn't had a lot of space, because it would have take me too much time to furnish it properly. So the interior, I have to say, came up really quick, but the exterior, I believe, took me more than 6 hours. But it was definitely worth it, and I am really excited about everything that I placed outside. And yes, furthermore, I will start to furnish the gnome's house, and I don't even know where I got that idea from. I knew a thing, I didn't know what to do. And then I saw the teasers for the new pack with the gnomes, and I was thinking, okay, let's pretend some gnomes live here, even though they are not livable, like sims or beings or whatever you want to call them. But I added a lot of decorations and flowers, and yeah, I pretended it's a basement just for gnomes. So yeah, we will have here a double bedroom, kitchen, a dining, a living, and a tiny bathroom that has the door where the bedroom is, because I forgot. I have to say that I forgot to add an extra bathroom here, and I added that at the end. It's not in the footage, but it's fine. It's just 3x2 tiny bathroom. So yes, these are the gnomes that were with the businesses and hobbies pack from the pottery skill. I added a bunch of them on the fireplace, a lot of clutter on the kitchen counters, because clutter is everything, especially in cottages, and especially in a fairy and magical themed build, in my opinion. A gnome's rug there, very cutesy, and yes, I believe that will be for this video, guys. I really hope that you are liking this build. You can download it from my gallery. My ID is Great for Sims, as always. You can download it from there, and the tray files will be on my Patreon for free. And I can't wait to hear what you think about this build, what you think about the new pack that's coming, and are you excited about the new teases that we got? The trailer is gonna be out on 12th of June, and I'm so excited to see everything that's gonna be new. And I can't wait to share with you more builds that are magical. And yeah, let's get enchanted. Let's get enchanted by nature, because nature is my favorite thing in life and in The Sims. So enough talk for me now, and I will end this voiceover right here. Don't hesitate to leave a like, a comment, and a sub to the channel to help the channel grow, and I will see you all in my next speed building video. Bye everybody.